Hey guys, Christian the Haver Card Man coming back at you with the second to last day for my top 5 favorite decks of Master 5. Like I said yesterday, if you didn't watch that video, I'll have the link in the info card up at the top right. But if you watched it yesterday, you heard me say that today is the honorable mentions and then tomorrow will be my number 1 pick. So for the honorable mentions of this list today, we actually have 4 picks here. We have Zodiacs, Zombies, Heroes, and Dragon Link. And you're probably already wondering, like, why? Just why are these your picks? Well, okay, for Heroes, that's an easy one to explain. I have been a hero fanatic growing up. I grew up on GX, and I was such a huge fan of Jaden. I did nothing but, like, just be a fanboy over Heroes, and I've loved them ever since my childhood, and they've only gotten better over the years, and I still have so much fun playing them to this day. Even if they're not like the most viable strategy, I really just have a lot of fun playing Heroes because it takes me back to my childhood. So there's that one right there. That makes that easy enough to explain for you guys. As for Zombies, this is, like, to me, always been a good deck, but obviously with Master 5 it gets a lot better, because now you can Fusion Summon in your main monster zone, so Super Poly becomes a much better card in the deck, and there's just so many different plays that you can do, and there's so much versatility with it. You can play a control build, you can play an aggro build. Zombies are pretty universal, and just being able to play Zombie World, or even just, like, any version of Zombies is actually just overall a solid build, and I kind of love Zombies, so there's no two ways around that. And I think, once again, Zombies are still a very good strategy, and they can definitely be a lot of fun to play. So that's something I definitely do recommend checking out in Master 5. It just did not make my top cut. For the Dragon Link, that one's pretty self-explanatory. That one's been pretty explosive in the meta lately, especially over in the OCG. We found that out there, and then it just kind of transferred over to the TCG. Even with Destrudo getting banned, honestly, it's still a pretty powerful deck, so definitely one to keep an eye out for. I still think it's going to have plenty of competitive viability, and one that I think could very well stand out in this meta, even with Master Rule 5. As for Zodiacs, now this one is purely because of the ban list. Yes, we had Barrage to 1, but we had Trident come back as well, and that in and of itself turns the whole deck pretty much right on. Even with Rapier still being at 1, there is still some serious potential for this deck to pop off. It may not be as strong as it once was, but it definitely still has some potential, and that's why I put this in the honorable mentions and let Raid Raptors take the number 5 spot, because Raid Raptors do it a little better right now, but Zodiacs do have some potential going into Master Rule 5. So that's it for the honorable mentions today, guys. I hope I explained those well enough, and I will see you guys all tomorrow with day number 1. Well, with deck number 1, I should say. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Remember to comment down below and let me know your thoughts on this deck, or on these decks, I should say. There's 4 different decks in here, and I will be sure to chat with you guys and just have a good time. And once again, I will see you all tomorrow for my number 1 pick. Remember to have fun and make your move. Peace out.